Greetings everyone, this is Danny from harrtravel.com, your crystal experts, and today I'm back home here on the beautiful Crystal Serenity. Now we're going to take you through all the public spaces here today. Of course, we'll review the amenities as well, and we have all the rooms and suites on our channel. But before we get started, make sure when you're ready for your crystal experience, you reach out to the experts at Harr Travel. We've sailed Crystal for years. We love the brand. We know it inside and out. We have an incredible relationship with the cruise line, and we know we can help craft your perfect Crystal cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at the most incredible value, and get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way. Now, the Crystal Serenity just underwent an incredible renovation. Those of you who've cruised on this vessel before, you're going to find that there's a much higher space ratio than before, and it never felt crowded previously. They reduced the capacity all the way down to 740. There's almost 400 passengers less on board the ship than when they built it. They did that by adding bigger suites, enhancing the entire experience, and of course with the brand new partnership with Abercrombie & Kent, you're going to be able to see destinations in a new way than you've ever seen them before. You'll find that bespoke aspect of Crystal taken over to the shore side, where it's going to open up your world and you're going to be able to uncover the hidden gems, all the places that this ship sails. Now keep in mind that the Serenity does some incredible shorter cruises, long cruises, and much longer cruises all the way up to the World Cruise. Those do sell out quick, so make sure you get on the Harr Travel appointment list so we can grab that space as soon as it becomes available, and of course deliver the Harr Travel service. Now, what's wonderful about the Crystal experience is that it's incredibly inclusive. You're going to have some of the best dining in the entire cruise industry, the waterside dining room, the room service, of course the bistro, but more than that, you have two delicious specialty restaurants on board. Umi Uma by Nobu is one of my favorites in the entire industry. Of course, you have a delicious Italian option as well. So many wonderful places to eat, top shelf alcohol included, and they even have a premium wine selection beyond anything else at sea. Now, this ship is truly about the space, but it's more about the service. Those of you who have loved the Crystal service for decades, you're going to find it back and better than ever. You have almost all of the original crew members back, enjoying this time here on board, where they're going to serve you and take the entire experience to the top level. Now, behind me, you have the main pool deck. You see the bandstand on the far side. They'll be kicking that up in just a little bit with some live music as we sail away from Miami. And down below, you've got two hot tubs and a large pool. I like that the pool's big enough for laps in the morning, and then wrapped all the way around, you're gonna find lounge style seating, very comfortable loungers. You've got tables and chairs as well, depending on what you're looking for. Now, they'll provide drink service throughout the entire area. You've got the Trident Grill just inside, where you can enjoy all of your favorite grill options. And then you also have tastes right there as well, where you can have some absolutely delicious upgraded Asian, California fusion sandwiches, and they've even expanded a dinner menu in addition. Now, there's quite a bit more sun deck space up here as well, just above the pool deck. Now, you've got a nice walking area where you can walk around. Now, keep in mind, this ship actually has an incredible promenade down below where you can walk all the way around the ship. It's a beautiful way to start your day, or something you can enjoy on a tour. Now, I first sailed on this vessel with my grandparents when I was a young guy. I enjoyed it then, but when I stepped back on board, for me, what's so exceptional is all the memories that come flooding back. I saw several crew members that I've known for many, many years, and here on board Crystal, it's all about the bespoke service and, of course, the delicious inclusions. Now, we've stepped all the way forward, where you're going to find more sun lounge space. Once again, plenty of space to spread out. You're also going to see some skylights up here that look down to the palm court. I love all that natural light that they let in, and of course, this is a wonderful place to be as you're cruising through some of the most scenic parts of our world. You can head up here, get those incredible forward-facing views. You can see the side-facing views as well. That perfect place to take a picture, or of course, grab a book and enjoy the sun. Now we're on the Wimbledon courts, and of course, you could visit Wimbledon while you're on a Crystal cruise, or you can play right here. So there's two large courts here. Primarily, they'll utilize this for pickleball, paddle tennis, if you will. There's some wonderful options, and it can be quite a competitive as well. You can bring your own equipment, or they provide it. Lots of little touches. They've got a cooler with water bottles on ice. It's a great place to exercise. They can also utilize this for yoga classes and morning stretch classes. It's a wonderful, diverse place where you can enjoy some sports. Now we're just inside the Trident Grill. Now you can have your late risers breakfast here. It's absolutely delicious and quite a few choices if you want to sleep in. And then later it turns into the pool grill until early in the evening. So you're gonna have a wide variety to choose from. You can order right here and then head out and sit and enjoy the deliciousness. Now, in addition to having all your favorite pool grill options, they also have an exquisite ice cream bar. So if you love ice cream, gelato, soft serve, and you know I do, and cookies, make sure that you stop by at least once, twice, maybe 3 times a day. Now there's quite a bit of seating in here. You've got seats all along the windows. As we continue along, you're gonna find that this is the main dining area. Now those of you who've cruised Crystal from way back in the day might recognize this space because it actually used to be an indoor pool. They did a major renovation, and for me, it's an incredible upgrade. Now you can see all the seating here behind me for the Trident Grill, and then we're gonna transition into Taste's Kitchen and Bar. Now this is open from early afternoon until later, and then what you're gonna find is a delicious plated menu that they'll be serving to you. Now you've got the full bar. Of course, you can have all those top shelf cocktails that are included, and then as we continue through the space, you're gonna find a fusion menu. They have some delicious offerings from Asia. I love the buns. They're absolutely stunningly delicious. They've got California fusion cuisine, sandwiches, soups, and much more. So this is a very casual dining experience. You've got tables for 2 and 4 along the windows. You'll also have larger tables here in the middle. So you can see Trident Grill on one side, Taste on the other, both delicious options. Now the Marketplace is the casual buffet style dining option here on board. Now you've got a small bar here as you enter. Of course, you can get more of the delicious coffee. You also can have that fresh squeezed orange juice, which I always start my day with. Now it's a really nice large space, and what you're gonna find is this is for breakfast and lunch each and every single day. So you start with the desserts, the most important part of the meal, and then as we continue to head aft, you're gonna have a full salad bar here. They've got all those top quality ingredients. I'm coming back for that feta and that blue cheese and all of that happiness. Now as we continue along, you'll find the hot plate area where you're gonna find delicious entrees. Now keep in mind that for breakfast, this is where you're gonna find the made to order egg stations and the hot entrees as well. And then throughout the day as it transitions into lunch, this is where you're gonna get the sandwiches and the steaks and all the delicious options that you'll have for lunch. Now for me personally, I always head all the way to the aft. You're gonna find a large selection back here as well. And then right in the middle, they've got that delicious rotisserie. Now you'll find the redundancy on both sides, and you're gonna have seating all along the windows. You'll also have indoor seating here in the aft, but for me personally, my favorite place to dine on the ship is the aft terrace. You're gonna have the al fresco dining experience as you sail around the world, having all the delicious light bites. It's fast, it's casual, and it's exactly what you may want for breakfast and lunch each and every single day. Now, one of the unique features of this beautiful vessel is that you don't have any aft-facing staterooms, which means that you're gonna have passenger space each and every single deck as you step down. So there's staircases that head all the way down, and from all of them, you're gonna get some sun lounge space. They've got tables and chairs, day beds, but for me, it's all about those incredible aft-facing views. As we sail away in just a few minutes, you're gonna see the wake in the distance kicking up, and for me personally, makes my blood pressure go down and my smile get big, and I know I'm in my home away from home, here on board the Serenity, checking out those amazing views. Perched all the way forward on the top of the ship, you'll find the Palm Court and Sunset Bar. Now it's a really large observation lounge space. You've got windows that wrap 180 degrees all the way around. This is my wife's favorite spot because it's perfect natural light for sewing. In addition to that, this is where you're gonna find high tea. It's one of those traditions that I absolutely love. I remember going with my grandmother as a youngster. It was her absolute favorite thing, and we keep that tradition alive. Now it's also a full lounge space. So you're gonna see the bandstand in the middle. They've got the piano. Of course, they'll have wonderful, lovely music during tea time, and they'll have the band throughout the time here on board. Now you've got some stations just behind me where you can get some light bites. Of course, you have the full dance floor here. This is also utilized later into the evening. Now there's a ton of seating up here. You've got tables for 2 and 4 wrapped all the way around the bar. Of course, you can sit right at the bar and have a delicious cocktail. You've got more seating that extends all the way around to the front of the ship. Now at its heart, this truly is an observation lounge. You've got all of that beautiful natural light coming in, and of course you can see all those wonderful sights around the world where this ship visits. I really appreciate that there's even a small deck that you can step outside, take some pictures. Maybe you're cruising in Alaska or the Norwegian fjords. You'll have the ability to step out, take those photos, and then come back in and enjoy the world-class service. Now, I started cruising with Crystal when I was a really little guy with my grandparents. My kiddos have done Crystal as well, and they actually have some phenomenal experience for families. Now we're just headed through the kids club. It wraps around like a horseshoe. You're gonna have video game stations. They have a full arts and crafts room in here. And behind here, you're gonna find all kinds of different equipment, games, lots and lots of fun. Now as we continue further along, you're gonna have a video game lounge here. I love all the different decor. And then further along, you're gonna have more movie stations and lounge. Now, what you're gonna find is they'll have education and entertainment in here. Now, depending on the cruise, they're gonna have this available with support. Keep in mind, you wanna check with your Harr Travel advisor on that. But for me personally, what I know is when every single member of the family has the perfect vacation, it's gonna be absolutely wonderful. We do a lot of multi-generational family travel. Make sure you let us know, and we'll be happy to take care of it for you. Now on board, you'll find the Aurora Spa, where you can have world-class options to enhance your vacation. Now to me, nothing says vacation like relaxation. You're gonna have all your favorite treatments, whether it's a massage or a facial. They also have some wonderful Medi-Spa treatments as well. Personally, as someone who's had back pain for quite some time, I utilize the acupuncture all the time. So whatever you'd like, whether it's on a short cruise or a long cruise, they're gonna keep you going here in the spa. You'll find a full-service salon here on board where they take advantage of their partnership with Kerastase from Paris. Of course, the highest quality ingredients. They've got all the hair stations here, whether you're looking for a revolutionary new hairstyle or you just want to be done up to head out and enjoy one of the incredible nights here on board, they've got you covered. There's also a full barbershop experience here for the gents as well. And of course, doing longer cruises, having the ability to have all the services you have at home is such a benefit. Now just behind me, you've got the manicure stations. Of course, you can enjoy that. They also have pedicure stations as well. And I love that it's even big enough for my size 15 feet. From all the way back when I was in the Air Force, you always have to take care of your feet, especially as you're walking through Europe, Asia, or any of the incredible destinations around the world. Now we're inside the gents locker room. In here, of course, you'll find lockers. You can utilize those when you're taking advantage of one of the treatments. There's also a steam room and a full sauna. Now these are complimentary to all guests on board. Right around the corner, you're also gonna have several showers and wonderful amenities in here. They've got razors and combs so you can get ready and head back out after your wonderful treatment. Now we're just inside the relaxation room. This is where your spa journey will start. They'll give you a little bit of paperwork so they can get to know you. So your therapist gives you the perfect treatment. You let them know what you like and what you don't like, and they can customize it just for you. You've got lounge style spaces here. You're also gonna have incredible views as well. Now you'll find a full Medi-Spa here on board. You can see the chair just behind me. There's a wide variety. You can enhance your beauty, though I know it's already perfect to begin with. Now we're inside one of the treatment rooms, and they have a vast array of treatments here on board. Now my personal favorite massage is that aromatherapy with hot stones, but of course you can have the deep tissue, bamboo, Swedish, or so many more. In addition to that, they have a wide variety of facials and wraps. They also have showers in here, so you can take advantage of a series of options here on board. My favorite day is a spa day at sea, so you can use 1, 2, 3, or 4 of those treatments all together. Now we're just inside the fitness center. Now it's a really large space. You're gonna find treadmills lining the ocean views of those windows. Behind me, you've got different styles of bikes. You also have a rowing machine all the way through. Now as we continue along, you have more aerobic exercise options. So you're gonna find those cardio here with the stair steppers, they have ellipticals, and they have a full array of all the circuit style machines. You're also gonna find free weights over tucked in the corner. And then here they have the spin bikes. Now they do classes here on board. You can take advantage of spin, yoga, stretching, things along those lines. And then they also have all the equipment over to the side. I really like that because after a nice long flight arriving, I'll come up and use the foam rollers. And then of course throughout the cruise, you can utilize all the equipment. They also have personal training sessions if that's something you're interested in. Now we're in the Crystal Plaza. This is where you're gonna find the front desk behind me, the concierge desk that can take care of all kinds of services throughout your cruise, and of course the shore excursions desk. The partnership with Abercrombie & Crint really opens up the entire world. You're gonna find some of the highest quality excursions in the world and things that you'll only be able to find from Crystal. Now in addition to this space, you'll find the future cruise consultant. Of course, you wanna book your next cruise while you're on board. They'll provide discounts and amenities that you won't get as soon as you return home. Keep in mind, if you booked your cruise with Harr Travel, that'll come directly to us so we can provide phenomenal service throughout the experience. And if you want to book your first cruise with us and you're traveling on board, reach out before you go. We can explain to you how to connect so that you can still take advantage of those wonderful amenities. On the other side, you'll find the Crystal Cove. Now you've got a full bar service that wraps all the way around. course, more of those phenomenal bartenders pouring delicious drinks. You have a piano, lots of lounge style seating. They'll utilize this space throughout the entire cruise. It's a wonderful place to get a pre or post dinner cocktail before you head in and enjoy the delicious waterside restaurant. Now as we head further in, you can see it does open up to up above. You also have the beautiful sculpture here. Those of you who've cruised on the Serenity know it well. It's another beautiful space here on board. Just above the Crystal Plaza, you'll find quite a few wonderful retail options. So if you're looking for a little bit of retail therapy, you want to upgrade your wardrobe, stock up on your favorite cosmetics or perfumes, there's plenty of options in here. They also have an incredible jewelry store, and with all of these, you can take advantage of the duty-free prices. It's why our guests love to shop on Crystal. Of course, you can step off the ship and shop in some of the most exquisite destinations in the world as well. The Bistro is the coffee shop here on board, designed like a Viennese coffee shop, and of course, they serve that delicious Julius Meinl coffee. Now just behind me, you'll see that they have a wonderful setup here. So they'll have light bites for breakfast, continental style. And then throughout the day, all the way into the early evening, they'll have options here as well. So if you're looking for a casual bite to eat, of course you can grab that here. There's so many wonderful places to dine on board. Now the coffee shop itself is anchored by the coffee bar. You're gonna find some of the best baristas in the business for your favorite lattes, cappuccinos, Americanos, espressos, whatever you'd like, they're happy to make it for you. It's absolutely delicious and top quality. Now everywhere you'll dine on the beautiful Crystal Serenity, you'll have exquisite dining options. Now you have incredible food in here. Of course, it's the service once again that makes it exceptional. And one of the things that I love is with the significantly reduced capacity from when the ship was built, they wanted to make sure that every single person always had a seat at the table whenever they wanted. So you'll be able to dine in here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's that delicious plated a la carte menu concept that you'll really enjoy. They'll have a rotational menu throughout the entire time here on board. Of course, you can always have those classics that you love, and just ask, you never know what you might get. Now behind me, you'll see there's an exceptional amount of space. So you've got seats all along the windows, 2 tops, 4 tops, larger tables for up to 10. They can also accommodate a group if you let them know. Now just up one step, you're gonna find more dining all through the middle here. Once again, you're gonna get the exceptional service and delicious food throughout your entire stay. One other great option is you can actually dine from waterside in your room. Your butler can take care of that, and you can dine right from that menu during breakfast, lunch, or dinner hours. Now, as part of their dedication to lifelong learning, here on board you're going to find Computer University at Sea. Now it does function as an internet cafe of sorts. Of course, everybody's going to get complimentary internet on board, and you could bring your own devices and use them throughout the ship. So you can stop by and utilize these. Maybe you just want to print out your boarding passes. But more than that, this is where you can learn about how to use your iPhone, your iPad, and computers in general. It's a very popular destination, especially on sea days. Think about when you're on the crossings and such. You can really dig in and learn. So there's experts in here that'll help you get your devices up and running. And then of course you can learn how to enhance your experience with photos and just utilizing all the different aspects of the computer. Now we're inside the Bridge Lounge. You can imagine on one of the incredible cruises, this is a popular place when you're at sea. If you love to play bridge or other card games, they also have a variety of table games here that you can utilize. Now lots of wonderful options here to socialize with your fellow travelers and get a little competitive. On board, you'll also find an extensive library. Personally, I love that. There's some seating areas in here. They have a wide variety of books with both reference, fiction, and nonfiction. And personally, I've found some of my favorite books while cruising. As you're heading into a sea day, you can grab your favorite book, sit here, or of course, take it out and read it around the ship. Now there's lots of different learning opportunities here in the library itself. Once again, a large collection, and with so much of the world going digital, I love that you can grab a real book in your hands, sit down, and read. The studio is a diverse conference and learning center here on board. It actually extends just through the doors there. You've got large flat panel TVs, you've got Yamaha pianos. There's lots of things that you can learn about here on board, and this is just one of the spaces to utilize those. So on the longer cruises, you'll have some wonderful lifelong learning experiences. And of course, if you want to arrange for that conference space or a group at sea, make sure you reach out to Harr Travel. We'll take great care of you and arrange for all of your guests. So we're just inside one of the laundrettes. Of course, Crystal has this for the longer cruises here. You'll see you have washers and dryers. You're also gonna have an ironing board where you can iron and steam. Now this is a great addition as far as I'm concerned. Of course, you can send your laundry out and have it done as well. It's really your choice. In the vintage room, you could take a tour of some of the best wines in the world paired with delicious courses. So here you're gonna learn about the wines, you're gonna taste them, and of course, the chefs will pair it up with an exquisite meal. They'll do different styles of wine tastings throughout your cruise, and of course, you can visit some of the best wineries in the world. Now there's a television in here. This can also be utilized for different styles of learning. And then behind me, you can see that you have a ton of bottles of wine. Of course, Crystal has an incredible collection. Oftentimes our guests ask me what my favorite restaurant at sea is, and we're in it right now. This is Umi Uma and Sushi Bar by Chef Nobu Matsuhisa. Now for me personally, I love sushi and it doesn't get any better than this. There's a wide variety of soups and salads. They've got great appetizers, some phenomenal entrees. Even the Wagyu is absolutely amazing. My wife's favorite is the black cod, and well, my favorite is the entire menu. They have a full sushi bar set up. Of course, you can dine right here. They've got tables for two by the window. They've got larger tables further back as well. But what this is all about is incredible cuisine. Crystal's known for it, and for me personally, this is the absolute best. You don't want to miss out, though you'll see me here each and every single night. If you're looking for an incredible Italian meal, look no further than Osteria di Ovidio. Now you're gonna find that this is delectable. You're gonna have all the handmade pastas, all of your favorite appetizers and entrees, and the chefs get incredibly creative as well. Now it's named after the family that is currently the caretakers of the Crystal brand. I love what they've done, and I'm so excited to see the future of this amazing restaurant and Crystal brand itself. Now in here you've got tables for 2 and 4. You've got booth style seating and of course tables along the window. Now when you travel the world, whether you're in Europe or whether you're in Asia, you're gonna find amazing cuisine on board Crystal and on shore. This is one of my other favorite restaurants in the industry, and you'll see why as soon as you dine. Now one of the signatures of the Crystal Serenity is its large wrap-around promenade deck. It's one of the few ships that you'll see out there that you can go all the way around, and it's the perfect place to be in the morning if you're going for a walk or a jog. It's also a wonderful place to be on a sea day. Now the name promenade comes from the olden times when people used to head out, dress up, and promenade around to be seen. But for me personally, I have so many memories walking around this deck with different members of my family. It really does bring all those back, and it's a wonderful place to get that fresh ocean air any time of the day. This is the Hollywood Theater. It's a perfect place to watch a movie. They'll even have some popcorn for you. It's also a wonderful place to watch documentaries. They use it for different styles of lectures, education, and entertainment. So it's got that stadium style seating. There's not a bad seat in the house. Now we're heading through the photo shop. Of course, you can get portraits done here on board. They'll also take pictures throughout your time. You can choose and enjoy if you'd like to take them home with you, both digitally or in print. Now they also have some retail options where you can take advantage of the duty-free prices, whether getting a new computer, maybe you took so many pictures you need another SD card. They've got you covered here, and of course they have world-class photographers. Now we're inside the Connoisseur Club. Now this is the classic cigar lounge here on board. You can see the decor matches a den at home. It's really elegant, and of course they have a wide variety of cigars, delicious cognacs, and whiskeys to choose from. They'll provide service in here, and you could also have service earlier in the day as well. There's a television, lots of places to spread out and enjoy a smoke. The Avenue Saloon is the perfect place to grab a delicious cocktail, sit, relax, and lounge. Now just behind me, you're gonna see that they have the piano. It's a wonderful piano lounge experience in here. They've got the full wraparound bar where you have those incredible bartenders pouring your favorite drinks. You've got that rich woods and definitely large overstuffed furniture. A really nice place, as I mentioned, to relax, maybe for a pre or post-dinner drink. The Stardust Club is that classic cruise ship lounge experience. You're gonna see you've got the stage behind me. They'll put on some wonderful different styles of entertainment. You've got the full dance floor. It's a great place to come to do a little bit of dancing with your friends. They also use it for different kind of activities and enrichment. Now there's a full bar tucked over in the corner. You're gonna have a lot of space in here to spread out and really enjoy. The Pulse nightclub is your spot to dance the night away. You've got the full bar here that wraps all the way around. You're also gonna have several different styles of seating, tables for 2, lounge style seating that wraps all the way around. But I'm here right now on the dance floor. The DJ will be spinning tunes just behind me, and it's that classic nightclub experience. Now we're inside the lounge. Now right now they're using it for check-in. I love that they can do things like that. It's a bespoke experience, especially as you travel around the world, and not every terminal is set up perfectly for that. So this is a multi-use space. It's been recently redesigned. Who knows, you might see a casino back here again in the future, but it's another beautiful space here on board that they can use lots of ways. Now just behind me is a model of the Crystal Harmony. This was the original Crystal ship that kicked it all off. It was my grandpa's all-time favorite ship in the entire world. He's the one who started Harr Travel, and once again, all the memories come flooding back. The Galaxy Lounge is the main theater venue here on board. You can see the main stage right here behind me. You've got that stadium-style seating that slowly slopes up as you head further back. Now in here, you're gonna find Broadway-style entertainment, and of course, they'll bring on guest entertainers. Whether it's an amazing singer, a magician, a juggler, they really do a great job with all the entertainment. In addition to that, they'll have some incredible guest lecturers on board. They bring some of the best in the entire world to educate you on the places that you're going. Whether you want to learn about nature and the areas you're visiting or dig deep into the cultures, they'll have you covered, and you'll leave learning more than you thought you would. Now, the godmother of this vessel is the one and only Julie Andrews. I met my wife when we lived in Salzburg, Austria, and of course, they've had some incredible productions there with some of those songs from The Sound of Music. I have wonderful memories in this space, just like around the ship. Now, if you want to work on your golf game, head all the way to the aft on deck 6. You've got 2 nets on either side, and of course this ship visits some of the best golf courses in the world. It's something that they can arrange for you if you'd like, and you can continue to practice at sea. So in addition to the 2 range nets, you're also going to find you've got a little putting surface here, and you've got table tennis on either side. Now, in addition to being a sports area, it's also an incredible viewing area. They'll set up chairs here as you're cruising through scenic parts of our world, and this is all part of the aft of the ship. It steps all the way up where you can have incredible views from all of these spaces. Now, I'm sure you can see by now why we love the Crystal Serenity and the Crystal experience so much. If you've cruised with Crystal, you know exactly what I'm speaking about, and I'm here to say that it's back and better than ever. You're going to have an incredible time, whether on the Symphony or the Serenity or the brand new ships to come. If you're looking for an incredible experience with Crystal, make sure you book it with the experts at Harr Travel. We know the spaces inside and out. We have an amazing relationship with the cruise line, and we know we can help craft your perfect cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at the most incredible value, and get the Harr Travel signature service and the Crystal exquisite experience every step of the way.